Leo. Full horoscope for 2026. The year 2026 arrives like a bright spotlight shining directly on Leo, and the universe is ready to push you into a new era of confidence, purpose, and visibility. After years of unpredictable circumstances, emotional ups and downs, and moments of questioning your direction, 2026 awakens your inner fire again. It's the year when Leo reconnects with their strength, their passion, and their ability to lead. This year brings breakthroughs. The kind that change your path, restore your self-belief, and help you rebuild the life you've always wanted but didn't always know how to create. For Leo, 2026 is a year of expansion, opportunity, and undeniable momentum. More than any other sign, Leo steps into this year with a renewed sense of courage. You're ready to rise again, but this time with a deeper understanding of who you are and what truly matters. The universe rewards your resilience, turning past hardships into wisdom and turning your inner strength into outer success. Career and professional growth. One of the most powerful transformations in 2026 happens in your professional life. Leo becomes unstoppable. Ambitious, focused, and driven by a powerful sense of purpose. If 2024 or 2025 felt like you were building quietly behind the scenes, then 2026 is when all that inner work becomes visible to the world. This is a year of career breakthroughs. Promotions, leadership opportunities, new career directions, and major creative achievements are all on the table. Your talents are seen, your ideas are heard, and your personality naturally attracts support. Leos who work in creative fields. Entertainment, art, media, design, performance, writing. Experience especially strong success. You shine naturally, and in 2026 that shine is amplified. For Leos in corporate or structured careers, this year can bring major advancement. Your leadership skills, charisma, and strategic thinking place you in position for high-level roles and increased responsibilities. People trust your vision and gravitate toward your energy. Some Leos will walk away from a job that drained them, choosing freedom and creativity over routine. Others will launch their own business, step into entrepreneurship, or take a big risk that pays off. Financially, 2026 is rewarding but also teaches Leo to manage abundance wisely. Money grows, but so do your goals. And you're learning to build long-term stability, not just temporary success. Love and relationships. Love takes on a powerful, transformative role in 2026. Whether you are single or in a relationship, the year brings emotional clarity and deeper connection. For single Leos, 2026 is one of the most romantic years in a long time. You attract attention naturally, and people are drawn to your warmth, charisma, and magnetic personality. But the universe isn't sending you just admiration. It's sending real potential. You may meet someone who inspires you, challenges you, and excites you in a way that feels different from the past. This person sees your heart, not just your confidence. They understand your passion, your loyalty, and your desire for meaningful connection. Many Leos will meet someone this year who plays a long-term role in their future. A soulmate, a partner in growth, or someone who reconnects you with love after a difficult time. For Leos already in relationships, 2026 strengthens the bond. Communication deepens, appreciation grows, and the emotional connection becomes more grounded. You and your partner start building something more stable. Making plans for the future, sharing dreams, or deciding to take the relationship to the next level. However, 2026 does not tolerate dishonesty or emotional imbalance. If a relationship has been fragile or one-sided, the universe may force you to face the truth. Some Leos will walk away from relationships that no longer align with their emotional needs. But this ending, if it happens, brings liberation, not pain. It clears space for a healthier, more fulfilling love. Confidence, personal identity, and inner strength. Leo's greatest transformation in 2026 happens inside. This is the year when you reclaim your identity, your voice, and your inner fire. The self-doubt of recent years fades as you step into a stronger, wiser, more grounded version of yourself. You begin to trust your instincts again. You begin to believe in your potential again. You begin to show up in the world with a courage that inspires others. You're no longer performing. You're becoming. You're no longer chasing validation. You're choosing authenticity. You're no longer trying to please everyone. You're learning to please yourself first. 2026 is about self-respect. It's about boundaries, confidence, and emotional maturity. You're not afraid to take up space. You're not afraid to say no. You're not afraid to choose what truly aligns with your heart. This inner strength becomes the foundation for every blessing that enters your life. Spiritual growth and emotional healing. Spiritually, Leo steps into one of the most profound cycles of transformation in years. You're becoming more intuitive, more self-aware, and more connected to your emotional world. You may feel drawn to meditation, self-reflection, journaling, or spiritual practices that deepen your understanding of your life path. Healing from past wounds. Especially those connected to pride, love, and failure. Becomes a turning point in 2026. The universe gently guides you to release regret, guilt, and fear. You're learning that vulnerability is not weakness, and that true strength comes from emotional honesty. By mid-year, you may feel a sense of emotional liberation. A release from patterns that once controlled your relationships or self-worth. You become more compassionate with yourself, more patient with your growth, and more open to receiving support. Health and wellness. Your health improves as your emotional and spiritual alignment becomes stronger. Leo feels lighter in 2026. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. You regain energy, motivation, and enthusiasm for life. This year encourages healthier habits, more movement, better routine, and a deeper connection to your physical needs. Exercise becomes a form of self-expression, not obligation. Nutrition becomes a way of fueling your passion, not restricting yourself. Mental health also improves significantly. Stress decreases, clarity returns, and emotional balance becomes easier to maintain. Your inner fire shines again. Not from pressure, but from alignment. Home, family, and personal stability. Leo's home life sees meaningful shifts in 2026. You may move, redesign your living space, or create an environment that better reflects your personality and emotional needs. You're craving comfort, beauty, and a sense of sanctuary. Family relationships also undergo transformation. Conflicts begin to resolve, old wounds heal, and communication improves. You may reconnect with a family member, strengthen a bond, or establish healthier boundaries where needed. For some Leos, 2026 brings beginnings. Starting a family, committing to a partner, or building a long-term foundation that reflects your values. Unexpected luck, opportunities, and turning points. Leo experiences moments of incredible luck throughout 2026. The universe opens doors in ways you never expected. Through chance encounters, sudden insights, or opportunities that seem perfectly timed. Your creativity becomes a magnet. Your charisma becomes a tool. Your authenticity becomes your superpower. Some of the biggest breakthroughs will come when you least expect them. An offer that changes your career. A relationship that reshapes your heart. A decision that redefines your identity. A moment of clarity that shifts your life path entirely. The year is filled with serendipity. Leo attracts abundance when you follow your intuition and take bold steps toward your goals. Long-term vision and life purpose. By the end of 2026, Leo stands in a completely different place. Emotionally, professionally, and spiritually. You have a clearer vision of your future, stronger confidence in your abilities, and a deeper understanding of your purpose. You're creating a life based on passion, authenticity, and joy. Not fear, obligation, or past wounds. You're building something meaningful, something long-lasting, something that reflects who you truly are. Your transformation in 2026 is both internal and external. You rise. Not because the world hands you success, but because you finally believe you deserve it. The overall message for Leo in 2026. This is your year of power. Your year of breakthrough. Your year of emotional rebirth and fearless self-expression. The challenges of the past have shaped you, but they no longer define you. You are stepping into a chapter where your heart leads the way, your talent shines boldly, and your future opens with possibility. 2026 is the year Leo becomes unstoppable. Not through force, but through authenticity. Not through ego, but through alignment. Not through striving, but through self-trust. Leo rises in 2026. And this rise is only the beginning.